You're gonna edit this real nice, Ike, right?
Yeah.
What's editing?
Aaron Such, if you received a free trip to the moon, with the only stipulation that along the entire 4-day journey, Christian Bale asks you, "Are we there yet?" every 2 seconds in his Batman voice, would you still go?
Free trip. So
Free trip to the moon.
they're not gonna pay me to go to the moon and go through all that damn NASA whirly twirly, throw up in my shield.
Is it a return trip or one way?
I'd assume that it's a return trip. There could only be one or two reasons why I'd ever travel in space. There's nothing more terrifying than space travel.
I don't think I can handle the existential crisis of going to the moon and seeing space. I'm not really worried about the Batman part. It's just the idea of going to the moon I find terrifying and shocking in a way that I don't think my small mind can fully comprehend.
How often does he ask?
Every 2 seconds.
Oh,
4 days
Jesus.
straight.
2 seconds.
Take every danger you could find on the planet, and that's nothing compared to space. Why anyone thinks that's a good idea, good for them. Because I'm never going to do it.
No stipulations. If you tell me I'm going to the moon, I'm there.
No, I'm not. One, I'm not paying. I'm not doing it for free. You're sending me into space. You're paying me. 2, no, because that's annoying.
Whoa.
Don't talk to. I don't care who it is. It could be Kathy Ireland in Garth's mind eye saying, "Are we there yet?" And I'd still say no.
Are we there yet?
You said time's real.
Are we there yet?
Yeah, I know. I think time is real, and I think that would be a really rough time. But I would go just to see the moon. So yeah, I would go.
I don't care what the hell. It's the fucking moon.
PG-13. Is it the journey to the moon or actually seeing the Earth?
Probably seeing the Earth shrink in the distance.
I wouldn't do it. It's a Kathy. It's
is.
Kathy Ireland.
Is it really?
No.
I don't think so.
I think that was my old boss. My old boss, Dan.
Kathy Ireland.
Dan had a poster of Kathy Ireland, and his mom hated it because he grew up in a very Catholic house. But you know, those pots of gold weren't keeping anyone dry.
Same question, but you're going to
Chili's.
Sizzler.
I'm going to Uranus.
You're going to Sizzler.
I'm going to Sizzler.
You're going to Sizzler, but
It's a
Christian
4-day
Bale said
journey.
For free.
For 4
For free.
days.
But Batman is saying what to me over and
Are we
over?
there yet? But you're driving to Sizzler.
Okay, first I've never been to a Sizzler. Is it good?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's real good.
It's worth
Is it good? Is it like
It's
What-
like dining in, but there's
Lies?
a salad bar.
Because the idea of putting yourself on a very, thinly armored vehicle that's going to be strapped to a giant rocket and then shot out of the grasp of anyone's ability to help you is horrible. And then you throw in the fact that Christian Bale is going to yell at you the whole time. Nah.
like is it like Ponderosa or something?
Does not exist.
Was it like Haas's?
Yeah, it's like awesome. No, the space travel itself is a deal killer.
Where's the closest Sizzler?
I think they're on the West Coast.
You have a computer in front of you.
Where's Kissing Me?
Yeah, it's in Florida.
That's in Florida. That's a
15-hour drive only.
The man shouting, Christian Bale
Every 2
shouting
minutes.
every 2 minutes.
Yeah.
To
2
go
seconds.
to go to
2 seconds.
Sizzler.
like Haas's.
Go to Haas's and Kissimmee.
Yeah, but Christian Bale's there.
No, I mean,
Christian Bale.
but what? Like,
It's free.
Don't you want to meet Christian Bale?
yeah, but do I want to meet him under those circumstances? I feel like it would ruin every movie I've
That'd
ever.
be your only
I would be like, that's that asshole that shouted at me for 18 hours.
15.
But what a performance it would be for this part.
Yeah, that's stamina.
I mean, oh yeah, so are we gonna have a good meal? Like, are we gonna have a good talk?
It's
Once you get there, he'll
It's gonna be
be
good.
out of character.
The food won't be good. The food won't be good, but will he tell me a vulnerable secret?
Yes.
Then yeah.
We gotta do it, yes. Great job, team.
It's like when CJ used to complain that you would change all of the things in Chad Fancy.
You just had to switch from 4 days to 15 hours. The moon to Sizzler. Plus a dirty secret or whatever you said.
Vulnerable secret.
Vulnerable secret.
As long as he, at one point in the conversation, says, "I've never told anybody this before," and I'm like, "Tell me, Christian, it was worth it." And with a hoarse voice, he'll say, "I don't know."
Eric Overson asks, what makes a great or good road trip movie?
Breckenmeyer or Jeff Daniels. Road Trip and Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
For the uninitiated.
What makes a great or good road trip movie is you have to have a breakdown of not of the mental variety, of the mechanical variety. There needs to be a breakdown at some point. A lot of good snacks. You need a lot of funny banter, good soundtrack.
Wade.
Yeah, PG-13. You need grass.
Drugs.
Laughs, drama, heartfelt dialogue, good direction.
If there's drugs in the movie, it's gonna be good. Road trip movie?
Setting.
Yeah, set and setting. Set is car. No, wait. Setting's the car. Set is drugs.
Depends on the drugs.
Depends on the drugs. Yeah. You never know. But that's the one thing. They all have them. The best ones.
Weed's not a curse word.
You told me.
Ask Mike Pence. So yeah, weed would make it very enjoyable. Not drinking though, because that's just disrespectful. That's it's not safe.
You can use
Watch
it
Bill
to be
Hicks.
Like, as Bill Hicks said.
As Bill Hicks said, if you're gonna crash when you're smoking weed, you're only gonna be going like 3 miles an hour. So watch Bill Hicks on Netflix.
The Sizzler. Christian Bale. Are we there yet? And most importantly, the number one ingredient in a perfect road movie, a vulnerable secret.
Kevin Hania. What subject or project does Locust Street want to tackle that they haven't already? This could also just be a subject or project that you would like to see.
Redneck horror.
Done the horror. Done the drama.
We got a couple things that we're working on.
Prunes stewing.
A couple of prunes stewing, maybe 3, maybe 4.
Porno. Documentary.
I want to see a Pineapple Express 2,
Yeah.
and we just make it.
Shot for shot, like remake of the first, and we just call it 2.
Or our own like stoner comedy.
Yeah, I
Or
want to
you
do.
just
I
do
want to
like
do.
stoner,
I want to do
and
stoner
then-
comedy really bad because growing up, I loved like Pauly Shore to the utmost.
Half baked, that sort of deal.
Yeah, and just like Super Bad was really big for me. So
you're a Biodome fan.
I love Viva Los Biodome.
I guess it would be something along the lines of like a kind of like Theo and the Professor sort of thing, but if it was just all serious, and it was a kind of like a Castlevania sort of Vampire Hunter D sort of like action adventure movie, but like it's like Victorian and all cool with vampires and swords and whips and stuff. It'd be cool.
Yeah.
But we'd need like $40 million to do that.
Or just go in Matt's bedroom.
Or do that.
What do we want to do? Take over the world.
Yeah, if we can make a Pittsburgh version of Biodome at like Phipps Conservatory, I would like to do that.
Oh my god, yes.
Just edit out all that first part where I
Yeah.
made it weird.
We do want to make a feature at some point. That'd be a cool thing. That's one thing we haven't done. We made Theo and the Professor, which is like the size of a feature plus bigger, but we didn't make an actual feature. That's like the one thing we haven't done, but I don't know what kind of feature, genre.
Yeah. I guess since I can say redneck cannibal horror, I guess I'd say a road trip movie about a man shouting in another guy's face for 18 hours, and he tells him a vulnerable secret.
At Sizzler.
That's Sizzler.
Okay, on to the next one. Benjamin Diddles asks.
You gonna pronounce a single one of these people's names right? Diddles. Benny Dreidel.
Benny Diddles asks. If you could make your own custom calzone, what would be in it and what is it called?
Custom calzone. It's like, what is a calzone? A calzone, is it the one? It's a stromboli that has to have ricotta cheese. Is that right? Is it a stromboli that has to have ricotta cheese? So does it have to have ricotta?
I thought it was a pizza and a half. That's all I thought it was.
Pizza in half.
Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms. Rainbows. Some of those what are those Sour Patch Candy? They're like rainbows, but they're sour, but they're covered in sugar.
Do you know what a calzone is?
No, it's just like a pocket of whatever your favorite food is, right?
Here, I got the definition. Throughout history, no one has been able to agree on the definition of calzone.
Is it really
Some
say
say
that?
it's a half pizza. Others say it's a stromboli with ricotta cheese.
Oh, wait.
It was a
You, you had them all hooked.
I know, that's not
Well,
right. Italian baked folded pizza. Originated in Naples.
What is it called? One, I can make my own custom calzone because I have hands and a brain. What would I put in it?
yeah, all right. Wise guy, what's in it?
What's in it is what's always in it. Cheese, probably peppers, banana and green, double peppers, and maybe, I don't know, just some meat.
What do you call it?
Have a name.
I'll have to name the
What is it
calzone.
called? What is it called? Yeah.
It definitely has pineapple in it. Because all pizza should have pineapple. And all pizza products, which is calzone is on those lines, should have pineapple. Other than that, anything else is it's all up for grabs. And it's called the Pineapple Express. I don't know. I just thought because he was talking about that movie.
I have to eat all these things together. I guess spinach and feta.
With Lucky Charms?
I know those would be like for after.
Which part?
Spinach and feta's after?
The spinach and feta would be like in the calzone per se, but then there would be like a dessert calzone that would be like.
Well, what are you calling it?
The calzone served two ways.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Big pussy.
Holy shit.
It's not bad. It's a Sopranos character.
I worked in a pizza place for 2 years, and I made these things. When you make a pepperoni roll, you take a triangle, and you put the pepperoni in it, and then you roll it up on itself. But a stromboli, you lay it all out, and then you make the ends connect. So you roll it over so, and then you press around.
a stromboli? Why is there even a need for pepperoni?
I mean, have you ever heard of Mexican food? Like, how's a Crunchwrap Supreme any different than a taco?
Yeah, authentic Mexican
Really all
food.
the same thing.
Everything can Taco Bell.
It's not like you're gonna have sex with the calzone.
Although you could. You could.
Calzones kind of look like pussies.
Leave it in. It would be like a barbecue calzone, but it would be like beef brisket and like pulled pork and like hot peppers, and I'd call it the cow poke. Because cowboys would eat it, obviously. You put it in your saddlebag and just
Take a munch.
yeah, take a munch. Take a munch, man. Take a munch, cow poke.
I was trying to think of an Italian American character from TV or movies, and Big Pussy's a character in The Sopranos, and it's the 20th anniversary, so, you know.
Couldn't have thought like a Corleone or anything like
No,
God,
no.
like Big pussy.
Big Pussy.
Like rock.
Custom calzone. I mean, it's like every calzone you ever order. So I guess steak, cheese, vulnerable secret. Call it the Sizzler.
New custom calzone station at Sizzler.
Yeah, it's got nothing but secrets and steak and some corn. I don't know. No, whatever they say.
Not a Chipotle burrito.
I mean, I'm sure they got corn at Sizzler, right? It's American staple.
Yeah, they got everything.
Your wildest dreams, what they have at Sizzler.